What's going on, guys? It is day 21, the last day. Um, Today I'm just going to talk about my experience with this whole alternate day fasting. And I just want to start off with it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. I thought it was going to be easy, but uh, it actually wasn't. So let me see. So for the first week, I was actually doing pretty good. It wasn't like too hard. I was like, okay. I could do this. I started dropping weight, so that was also good. And then eventually, it got to a point where I wanted to eat anything and everything that was in path. That was in my path. And yeah, after that, the third week just got even harder. Like I just want to throw the towel in and just say, pretty much like fuck this challenge. I'm just want to be normal and eat again. But good thing that I stuck it through. Um, so so with this whole alternate day fasting, um, I went in with the mentality, or I thought I was just gonna drop weight every day, or I wasn't gonna hit a plateau, but that was totally wrong. So when I hit that plateau, I didn't really look for answers. I was just like, you know what? I'll just keep going for a couple days, see what happens. Well, the numbers didn't really. They pretty much fluctuated within the same range. And by the time I was actually looking for answers, by like day 18 or 19, it was already the too late. With the whole nutrient timing and whatever you consume, will have big impact, when you do break that fast. And well, now I do know. Um, so at the end of all this, the lowest weight I got was a 74.4. And I think I started off at 184 point something. I forgot. So it was about a 10 pound decrease within these 21 days. Also during these 21 days, I was doing the Keto Quest transformation contest. Um, I did start late on the contest. I started February 5th, so that's about a 5 day handicap. Who knows? Maybe I could have done more in this Keto Quest, contest within those 5 days. I started late because my parents were coming in for the Super Bowl actually, and we didn't see them during the holidays. We were all traveling and stuff, so we decided to have our own little Christmas during that weekend. So we had our Mexican bingo. My parents got to meet my girlfriend, and we did the whole elephant gifts exchange. So it was a really nice weekend, and I wanted to start on the 1st of February, when the actual contest started, but and I actually wanted to vlog about it, but I didn't know how my parents would feel about it if they knew that I wasn't going to school anymore and I was doing trying to do this also. So I wasn't really ready to tell them yet. I mean, they still don't know about this. Um, but maybe after I'm done with this, I'm gonna, you know, tell them what I'm doing. I'm just hoping that they would understand. But yeah, so I essentially only had 3 weeks to. I mean, along with February being a short week, anyways, like what 2 days shorter, three, two. Um, I've pretty much had like a whole week handicap, if you want to think about it, compared to the other months. Um, but yeah, I mean those 21 days, I was able to get to my lowest, which was 74.4, which is 10 pound decrease. Um, so yeah, I mean, hopefully that's enough to place during on this contest. If I don't place that, I mean that's I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. I'm just glad that I now know a little more about myself, during this challenge, and that I was, you know, able to experiment with this, and I was able to lose weight, and I'm not gonna be mad. It's this whole transformation thing. It's not a race. It's a marathon. It takes time to get what you envision, and you know, ideally being that low of a body weight. I mean, if I would have kept going, I probably would have been, maybe in the 160s. I haven't weighed that much since high school. Even now, I haven't weighed this much since high school, and that's not the ideal weight for me. My whole goal was, for me to get a six pack, and to do that, obviously I had to cut weight, and so way before I started all this, the heaviest I weighed was about 205. I was like not 205, fat, but like 205, pretty solid, muscle and stuff. So it was also like a kind of like a mental downer when I would see myself in the mirror. Like, yeah, I saw abs, starting to see my muscles, protruding a little more, I could actually see what's underneath. But I didn't like the way my weight was. I don't know. I guess during middle school, kind of going to high school, like about like I was told I was skinny. Like I didn't really like that. But of course, when I was a kid, my you know kinder to first grade or whatever, even like my middle school, I wasn't really skinny. I had some fat on me. So and then I guess when I did stretch out, being called skinny, I I don't know, I didn't really like it. So I guess that's what kind of came back to me, looking at myself in the mirror and being skinny. I mean, sure, it looked fine, but that's not the body I envision myself being in. I envision myself being a little heavier, muscle wise. But yeah, that's how I envision myself. I also want to apologize for whatever little content I had. Um, I was, really busy with Uber, and I'm not saying that because it's my first time, YouTubing, that that's the reason why I don't have that much substance on my videos. I just I don't know. Sometimes you get busy with life, and you know, taking on this whole challenge, recording every day, being new to this whole editing and posting on YouTube like this is the very same day, and still having a job. It gets stressful, especially if you're new to all this. I just pretty much, as I was going along, I was like looking up, Googling like how to, put music on, or how to properly put transitions on a video. So that took a lot of time out of my day trying to learn all this stuff. Um, you know, I say after about a week or so, I got the hang of it, started, doing doing more efficiently these videos. Uh, so I mean, that this saved me some time during the day to go out and work some more. But yeah, that was also another challenge within this challenge is learning, like being, learning or I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. Being new to the YouTube world and learning how to edit and how to manage your time at the same time with everything. So that was a challenge of in itself. Um, but yeah, I mean, I honestly had with the few viewers I have right now, and hopefully later on in the future, if I have more viewers right now, um, you know, it was quite interesting little journey, or it was. I had a lot of fun doing it. Like before I started this, I wasn't in a happy place in my life. It was having a big impact with my family. I I was always bitter. Um, but doing this, I actually really enjoy it, even though it was a little stressful at times. But I felt like it was good stress. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm glad I started doing this, and I just want to say thank you all for watching. And now that I am in a better place, or I am a little happier, um, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. As I'm talking, I'm just remembering all these things that you know I was uh all right. Sorry about that. As I was telling you that, I was just it was just coming back to me how I was with my my family, or particularly my sister, because my sister and I live together. So um, me telling that little part of me just bringing back the times that I was just really bitter. And Vanessa, if you're watching this, I'm sorry that the way I was. Uh, only you and I know how we were. So, but yeah, I mean, doing this has made me a lot happier, and I've seen a big improvement with my sister and I. Um, and we're best, and we're best friends, and that's yeah. Okay, so but yeah, but I just want to thank you guys for tuning in every day, keeping with this. I mean, I know I have a few followers right now, but it's still, I still have an audience I could talk to, and this honestly makes me happy. Um, and also want to thank my girlfriend Carissa. Um, she also knew I wasn't happy. Um, we had just started dating, and she knew I wasn't happy, and she was like, "What would make you happy?" And I told her, all this stuff I'm doing right now, and she was like, "Just go ahead and do it. Like, do it. I know you're not happy. Um, just just do what makes you happy." So I'm just glad I have an amazing, you know, an amazing woman, to have as a girlfriend, and she pushed me to do it. I was kind of hesitant at first, but she pushed me, and she did. Also, I mean, she not only herself did she push me, but Vanessa also. She was like, maybe you should do something that makes you happy, and I told her, and she was like, yeah, go ahead and do it. So, both of y'all, thank you for supporting me in all this, and not only them too, but friends, and you know my subscribers, my little viewers I have. Thank you for tuning in every day, because that's what actually keeps me going. Like I said, I mean, I'm gonna repeat myself, but it's a little bit of viewers, but um, I, uh, I love doing this, and getting information out to you guys, and just watching me through this journey. I probably could have done it without you if I had nothing, or I probably been like just thrown out the window and said fuck this, and that's it. Um, but yeah, to end it, I just want to say a big thank you for all of y'all who watched, and for you later subscribers. Uh, Thank you for watching this whole journey, if you did. Um, but yeah, I mean, as far as what's my next move, I, don't- I don't know. It's still up in the air. I kind of want to do a little more fitness type style videos, um, maybe some recipes. I don't know, but it's gonna be more it's gonna be on the ketogenic side of stuff if I do, or it is gonna be ketogenic if I do recipes, or maybe reviews, or there's another one I want to do. Oh, just informative information about ketogenic, lifestyle or diets, and maybe studies or what this type of food will do for you. I want to do along those types of videos, and hopefully you guys will tune in again for those, and hopefully those will actually have a little more substance in them. Um, they probably will, just because, or better editing skills, just because I'm gonna have more time. It's not gonna be like an everyday thing where I'm rushing everything and then boom, just throwing it online. So with these videos, I'm actually gonna take my time and edit them, and hopefully they just turn out good, and hopefully my editing skills turn out good also. Um, but yeah, one more time, guys. I just want to thank you all for tuning in, and this won't be the last video. So, um, I mean, I know I did say that I was gonna record till the Keto Quest contest is over, but I'm just kind of burned out right now. I'm gonna take about a week or so off, uh, get my batteries recharged, um, and then figure out what should be my first video, um, for the rest of my to start off my YouTube channel. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in, all of y'all. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. But if you have any ideas, questions, comments, whatever, just leave them below. And if you haven't pressed that subscribe button, go ahead and do so also. But yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you later.